Hello everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore, and today I am sharing this treat box. It is a card and a treat box all in one. So if you untie this little bow here, you'll be able to open it, and you have one of the Little Debbie Christmas trees in there. Now I got these at Walmart, and but I see them all over the grocery stores here in Texas, so I don't know if you're not around the Texas area. You just need to look in your grocery stores and see if they have them there. But they're super cute and they're really yummy too. So I put on the inside here, wishing you a yummy Christmas. So it has a little card and then you can just sign it there. And this would be really cute for like a coworker or for a stocking stuffer. There's just so many things for your mailman or, you know, your neighbor. It would be really cute just for any little treat. And just like a thinking of you type gift. So this is what I'm sharing. I love this one. It's so cute. I love the red foil on this, and it just makes it very festive. So I hope you like it. So let's get started. So I'm using Call Me Clover for this box. This is 6.5 by 12. So you do need 12 by 12 pieces. And Stampin' Up! Does carry 12 by 12 in their cardstock. It is in each of our color families. So you can get all the colors that you want in our color families. And then you're going to need a piece of designer series paper, and this one is the Let It Snow. I'm using this a bunch, and I'm using a lot of my scrap that I have. I know you've seen me use it a bunch. If you follow me, I'm using just scraps for this, and this piece is 3 7/8 by 2 7/8. And then you're going to need a window sheet. And don't skimp on your window sheet, although for this box I'm going to tell you that you really don't need a window sheet, and I'll show you that if you want. You can do it either way, with or without the window sheet. And then this piece is 3 7/8 by 2.5. I just really like the window sheet in this one, but it's optional. Alright, and then I went ahead and did a bunch ahead of time, so I wanted to concentrate on showing you how to do the box. So I already cut from our stitched rectangles the rectangle that we are actually going to cut the window out of. And these are the dies I'm using. So this is the stitched rectangle. This is the same one we're going to cut for the window, and use this one for our sentiment. And then I'm using our stitched oval, this one right here, for the foil. And then this one is from our detailed bands. They are these right here. I love this one. Detailed bands dies. And these are absolutely gorgeous on cards and on packaging. I've used them before in projects. And so this is what we're stamping the front sentiment on. And then you're just going to need the die that coordinates with the stamp set that we're using, which is the Yummy Christmas, and we're using the Wishing You a Yummy Christmas. And we're going to do 2 of these trees, which I already cut and colored right there, so that you didn't have to stay and watch me color, because I know you've seen me use the blends. That's what I used on here, the Stampin' Blends for that. And then I cut them out using the die. And I think that's everything covered. Let's go ahead and score this piece. So I'm going to grab my Simply Score to score this. And got that open there. We are going to score it on the 12-inch side at 1/2, 3.5, 4 3/4, 7 3/4, and 9. And then you're going to turn it, and we are going to score it at 1 1/4 and at 5 1/4. All right. Okay. I have my camera a little closer than I normally have it, so I know you didn't see all that I did, but I'll put the measurements and everything here on the blog like I usually do. I mean, on my YouTube video like I usually do, and you can just copy it from there. All right, so we are going to, this is the 1/2 inch side here. We're going to cut this, so we're cutting off this right here. This is going to be our glue tab, where that little 1/2 inch is. And I did it this way because I only wanted to use 12 by 12, or I would have actually made this 1 1/4. But I didn't want to use a larger piece or try to use 2 pieces. So that's why the 1/2 inch, and I'll show you how we're going to do that here in a minute. We're going to cut up each one of these. And then this piece here, it doesn't have our glue tab. We're going to cut this whole piece off here. This is going to be the front. So we're going to do that on here too. Get that straight. We're doing the same on this other side. It's really a pretty easy box. All right, let's get all these scraps out of the way. And so this is our basic box here. Now this piece right here, we are going to put our window in. So I'm going to need the Big Shot and our stitched rectangle. You know how I love this Big Shot. If there's any way that you can hand cut it, go ahead and do that. I just really, I really like using these dies. It's so easy. So we're going to center that here. I'm going to use a little sticky note because I do not want this to move, and I want it to be as centered as possible. Oh, and we're going to need to put some of these over like this, just one side. I'm going to scoot that over. And you are on the bottom going to have a little mark from here, but you're not going to see it because it'll be on the bottom. And then we're going to run this through. And I think that's all I have to run through on the Big Shot, since I pre-did all the other work. I should have ran this through twice. I'm going to go ahead and run it through a little bit more. It didn't catch that one end, and I'm going to bring it down a little bit. I'm going to make sure that it gets it totally cut through. So you'll see there's a little mark here, but that's going to be on the bottom, so don't worry about that. Alright, so we got that. And save this little piece because it's got the stitching around it. Alright, let's move this all out of the way. I don't think I need to bring this up again. I think I did good cutting those all out ahead of time. Alright, so this is where we're going to put our window in. So we're going to have to sharpen these all in a minute, but let's put the window sheet on first. So I'm just using wet glue and just putting it close around the edge here. And it's going to dry clear. Oh, I got this too long. I think I didn't cut it right. So I'm going to trim this. Let me see what it's measuring. Yeah, I didn't cut it right. It's supposed to be 3 7/8, and it's still like 4 inches there, so I need to cut a little hair off. I mismeasured that. So it's 3 7/8 this window sheet by 2.5, and I miscut it. So okay, there we go with our window. So now we're ready to sharpen our score marks here. This is where we're going to add our tear and tape, right on that little edge there. And always press it down really good. And I can never grab it with my nails because they just don't let me. All right, now this is going to line up against here on this side, but you don't want it to touch that line. You want just a hair below. So I'm going to bring this around, and I'm going to make sure it is just the hair below, because if you have it up too far, it's not going to close properly. And then just give that a press inside, and we're going to go ahead and adhere the bottom half. I'm going to just go ahead and use wet glue. And I put that on the wrong side, but we'll just go ahead and do it this way anyway. And I should have brought another one in here. I didn't. But on this top part, what we're going to do is we are going to use the little Velcro circles, and these I get at Walmart. They're really little bitty ones, and I'm going to put one here, put one at the top here, and then it has the little fuzzy part, and this is so you can just get it in and out easier from the box. So put your tree in there, your little Debbie's tree, and then you have the little Velcro that you can open to get it out really easy. All right, so this is our basic box here. So now I'm going to add, and I'm going to just use some snail for this. I'm going to add our little mat piece. To the front here. Oh no, I did it right. I almost forgot. I was thinking that I didn't put the ribbon on, but I need to grab the ribbon right now. So I'm using the Whisper White cotton ribbon here, and you want to have enough, and I think I measured like 26 inches. So you can put it around, make sure you have enough to tie a bow, and then just cut it. And then I'm going to run a little bit of snail right down the center here, just so it holds my ribbon on here. And then you'll just bring the ribbon around when you want to open it. We'll do the inside here in a minute. Let's just get let's go ahead and tie this. We can untie it to do the inside. I'm just going to tie it like that so I know where to put our little tag here. So this tag, it goes on next. We're going to center that here, and it's a little bit wider, but I like that about it. And we're going to go ahead and stamp our sentiment. Now the sentiment is from the Everything Festive. I love this one, and it's so good for a quick and easy card or for something like this. And we're going to use the Merry and Bright and some real red ink. And let's see if I'm good enough to get it inside here. Yay. All right. And then we're going to use dimensionals, and we're going to pop that up on the top here. Isn't that red foil so pretty? It's just so festive. We're going to put that on top. Then we're going to take our trees that we colored in, and we are going to double pop these up. So we're going to use two dimensionals, one on top of the other. And then we are going to place one here. Scoot that over just a little bit. And then we're going to do the same with the other tree. We're going to double pop it up, so we're putting two. So there's so much dimension on this, and it's just so cute. And then we're going to put the other tree down here. And then we're going to undo this, and we are going to stamp the sentiment on here. And I'm just going to use Memento Black, and then I'm going to use the Call Me Clover. But we're going to do the Wishing You a Christmas first, right in the center. And then the Yummy fits right in the center of that. And then we're going to do that one with Call Me Clover. You can put any sentiment on the inside of that. There's a couple options for you. It has happy and sweetest, so you can put that on the, or you can use the 'Tis the Happy Season, or you can do whatever you like. This is really a cute stamp set. I really like this one. All right, so we're going to open that up, and we're going to adhere this, and I'm going to grab the snail again. And we're going to adhere that right in the center, and that's where you will sign it. And then we'll bring it around, and we'll tie a nice bow in it. Let's see if I can fulfill that promise. The nice bow promise, that is. All right, it's pretty good. All right, so there you have it. Is that not adorable? I just love this, and to have that little tree inside is just so cute. If you don't have the trees, or if you can't find it, fill it with some goodies like some Hershey Kisses, or some M&M's, Hershey, you know, the M&M's, or there's so many things you could put in it. There's so many cute candies right now. Fill it with Lindt truffles, anything. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed it. If you need any supplies, you can go to my blog at stampingwithamore.com and shop for my blog. Have a blessed one, everybody, and I'll catch you in the next one.